Alright, looks like everything is set. Looks like we're live. Welcome back. Almost forgot about my drink. Welcome back, Wolfskinders. Welcome back. How y'all doing? How y'all doing today? I got my 1K mithril bars, so I'm gonna be smithing those up for. I'm gonna be smithing those into kite shields. I was able to get 62 smithing, but just by doing that. Plus, I have lunch. I have chicken gizzards. Chicken gizzards aren't really my favorite. They're kind of like my second. I actually like chicken liver. I actually like chicken liver better than gizzards. The reason why I don't like gizzards that much is because of they're good, but they're just chewy as hell. I was close to getting 70 mining. I was almost close, but I was just short. But it shouldn't be too bad to get at least to admint bars. I probably won't make my gold back. 'Cause I bought like a lot of coal for this. Actually, how much did I make? How much did I do for coal? $727,936 coins. Probably won't make much back if I high out these. Probably will, actually. Hold on a second. Let's see. What are kite shields high out value? Mithril kite shields. $1,326. I have to see how much I get back once I'm done turning these into kite shields. Might be better to take them to the bandit camp. I don't think I have enough nature runes for this to high outcome. Nope, I don't have enough runes, enough nature runes for high alchemy. So yeah, like last stream, um, we found out that kite shields are actually better for XP rate than plate bodies. So definitely want to make sure to do kite shields. Someone said if I wanted a PK to always have that turned over to left click. That still wasn't a bad PKing I did. That was still pretty good. Even though they got away, it was still a good fight. I didn't realize what time it was until I was looking at my clock. I was like, shit, I'm gonna miss my time on start streaming soon. But I was able to get it on time. So that was good. Problem with these gizzards though is they're very salty, so you get real thirsty. You get thirsty really badly. But it's good to see you guys are doing well. My day's been going good so far. Woke up at like 1:30. 1 or 1:30 in the morning. Did some dailies on my MMO. Did some dailies on Arcade. Get that so I can get my gear up and stuff. Playing 2 MMOs is kind of tricky. I don't know how some people can do it. I don't know, some people can play like five MMOs at once. $63. Nice. Alright, that's it of that. I'm gonna go throw this stuff away. And I'm gonna get myself a drink, because, yeah, that stuff is salty as hell. Get another thing of kite shields on the burner. I found an igloo ice box in the trash during one of my walks up to the store. I've been wanting to get an ice box for my bike, for my trailer, because I got three 1 gallon containers for water, and I now have an ice box so I can keep food and stuff, and my insulin and stuff cold. So I thought that was really good to get, because I was thinking of how, because I was gonna figure out, because with being low on money, I was figuring like I can't simply just buy one, but I can look at thrift stores and stuff like that. But I happened to find one in the trash can, so that saved me on some coinage. Which was really good. To get. Now that I have a tent, something to sleep in a bedroll type thing, I think I have everything I need in case I were to case worst case scenario happened. Because I told myself I always prepare for hope for the best, prepare for the worst, and my worst is always being homeless again. I told myself if I ever become homeless again, I'm making sure this time I have a tent and I have everything I need. So, hey Nate, how you doing? Oh, doing good, man, doing real good. But yeah, now that I think I have everything I have just in case I were to go homeless now. Ways to store water, put food and keep it cold, and a trailer and a bike, tent and a bedroll. So I pretty much have everything in store in order in case I ever go homeless again. So I am safe. The only thing I would probably lose is my phone. I lose my phone because I couldn't be because I don't know, coming up with $40 a month would be the only thing I'd have a hard time. But I do like canning, so I guess I could do collecting cans again, so that wouldn't be too bad. Because as long as you find like a person who like drinks a lot of beer, a lot of liquor, you'd be fine. No, I just literally got on. I just happened to notice the Easter Bunny. I just happened to notice the Easter Bunny over there. That's not shouldn't be too bad. Nah. Actually, I wouldn't mind some of that hair on top of my head though. Alright. Oh, great. Spelling. I hate spelling. Give me a second. Oh, I gotta do some, I'm gonna be doing some, smithing of my mithril bars. I just got like 1K, mithril bars. right. But yeah, I got I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna do my 1K mithril bars. I'm gonna turn those into kite shields and hopefully make back my my money from it, because I spent about 727,000 coins on coal. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, last night I went PKing in the where the runite ores were and failed that miserably. But it was fun. They were level 70. I kept hitting 14, but they kept snaring me, and I just couldn't kill them, so they got away. This event's weird. I wonder what you get out of this. I can get back to... There it is. There it is. All right. So it looks like it just gives you this big thing to for fun. But yeah, because the reason why I wanted to make sure this time I had everything set just in case I were to go homeless again was because last time I hated shelters. Homeless shelters were the worst. Everyone was always on edge. Everyone had an attitude that was like always like awful. Right. Okay, I need a fire for this. But yeah, the shelters I used to stay at were like really awful. Like everyone always had everyone always had an attitude, and it's like no one was like. I mean, I was always happy. I tried to make the best out of life, but everyone was always angry, which was sad. It's like, you know, here I am trying to come in, trying to keep positive, trying to stay happy, and it's like everyone around you is always miserable. It's like, yeah, we're homeless, but that doesn't mean we have to like be negative all the time. I'm supposed to heat this up. Alright. Here we go. There. I just need to make 5 more of these. That's probably why I always wanted to have a tent back then, because at least then I could have just been by myself and wouldn't have to worry about it. 1, 2, that's 3, 4, 5. But I don't really blame people for that. You know, it's just some people take being homeless a lot more harder than others. You know, so I really can't really get mad at that. Some people just take it harder than others. That's why I always try to stay positive. There. Five. So all I needed was 5 of these. I did stay in shape a lot, though. I mean, it is true what they say. You know, you're homeless. You do lose weight because you're always in a calorie deficit. Because you're really not eating as much. You're really not eating well, realistically. You're always kind of like, always struggling to find something to eat. But you do meet a lot of interesting people when you're homeless too, so I mean, you really see like a different side of the world being homeless. Libraries are like your best friend. Yeah, like, I think I spent more time in the library, and that's when I started really getting into reading. Because that's all you could do. You pretty much spent your whole entire day either canning, finding scraps, something to eat, and then just reading. Or trying to find a job. But yeah. Let's see, we'll put you in here. There was one time in a shelter I was staying at. This was in oh, what was it? Huntsville, Georgia. Someone donated some lobsters. No, crab. It was crab, not lobsters. It was crab. So one time at the shelter, I actually had crab for the first time. So that was pretty interesting to try out. Yeah, someone literally donated crabs to the shelter. So we were able to have that. Of course, that place was utterly bullshit anyway, because I got in trouble for something that I could not control. Someone had mental illness, and I tried getting away from them. So they gave me change, and then they told the supervisors there that I threatened them or something like that, and I got in trouble for it. So yeah, dealing with people like that, that's why I learned very quickly that you gotta be very careful with people, because you can get in trouble for the slightest thing. That's even when I found out that you could give plasma. You can make money by giving plasma out too. $50 for plasma. $25 after that. I thought that was crazy. Of course, they wouldn't take it from the shelter people because of people being, like drug addicts and stuff. They didn't want that to happen. So yeah, I couldn't do that. But I was like, wow, that's pretty cool. Can't wait to see how much I make off of this. Kite shield. I'm cold. I'm gonna turn my heater back on. I'm cold. Sorry if you guys can hear that, but I'm really just cold right now. I need to have my heater on. I did sleep outside once when I was homeless. I slept in an abandoned car for like, what was it, for like 3 nights before they took it away. I lost the sleeping bag I had with it, but that was okay because it was a sleeping bag I found. But yeah, I slept in a car for like, I slept in an abandoned car for like 3 days. No, I didn't know. I still had the sleeping bag because I had it because I was actually sleeping outside. Not only did I sleep in a car for 3 days because I did take the sleeping bag out, and when I took the sleeping bag out, I did have it for a bit because I was using it to sleep on a patio, kind of like a walkway for like when you go across bridges. I actually slept on that. Slept there for a couple of days. Yeah, that was actually interesting because the thing is like when you're sleeping on something like that, you can feel people looking at you. So not only do you not realistically get a good night's sleep, you also have people staring at you because you have to hold all your stuff close to you because you don't want someone stealing it as you sleep. So I had to have my backpack stuffed under the sleeping bag so that way no one couldn't steal it while I was sleeping. But hey, I didn't want to go back to the shelter every now and then, so some nights I'd just sleep outside. Of course, I tried staying out as late as possible. So being in Huntsville, Alabama, I only got being homeless in Huntsville, Huntsville, Alabama, or was it? I don't know if it's Georgia. It's one of the two. I never got more than 4 hours of sleep a night. I did go to a college party once. When I was there, I did go to a college party that they had. They were really friendly. The college there was very friendly. That's when that was the college that had that shooting. Someone had a shooting there. I think it was Alabama that had that shooting, Huntsville, Alabama. So yeah, the people there were very nice. You know, I always try to be respectful, because like that was the only place I could get on a computer was the college. So I always get on the computer there, and I'd stay there for hours just watching anime and stuff like that. You know, I still had the mindset of a kid still, and still to this very day I still do. It's not really grown up a lot, but I still have a good mindset. But yeah, I'd watch all my animes on bootleg sites to watch it, and because you'd have people coming in, because you can tell based on being homeless, you could tell how people act. Like, I always try to act like I'm respectful and stuff like that. And then you have other people who are homeless. They'll come in, they'll be rowdy, they'll make a mess. So some people in the shelter would come in and be rowdy and disrespectful towards the people in the college. They would get kicked out, and I would say I blend. I sometimes can blend in. I blend into the scenery where it's like I'm actually a college student. So I never got kicked out, but man, you could definitely tell people coming in there where you could definitely tell like some people are just very disrespectful. See, that's the thing I learned. Like, try to be like. That's why I never, when I was homeless once, I never try to make myself look like I was. I try to make myself look presentable. So I always make sure that I was well taken care of. I didn't smell or anything like that, because, you know, that would be the one thing. You know, it's like that'd be the one thing. So I try to make myself look like, you know, I was actually part of the crowd. I was actually part of the crowd. So. Oh, and one story. I was coming back. I was going to the shelter to get lunch, and this guy was just in the middle of the street, just going off crazy. I mean, he was having a full-blown episode. He was swearing, he was slurring, he was just walking in the middle of the street, just hating on, just yelling out the N-word like it was going out of style. This guy was pissed. Just walking in the middle of the street. So like I said, being homeless, I've seen a lot of the world that was really interesting to come across. It really was. Good stories, really good story. Like, I got stories that I could tell for days about just being homeless, and all the stories, every stories, because there's just like tons that I've seen. That's why I guess I'm not really worried about if I become homeless again, because it's like, at least then I, like, you know, just make do with this situation, and then you have stories to tell. Then you have the stories to tell for eternity. Because stories are good. Everyone likes a storyteller. Get to see a lot of different parts of the world. So. Yeah, here's a story. This one's one of my most brutal stories ever. This is a brutal story because this is something that you would swear to God would never happen. So, I was a returner for some people. A returner is someone who the thieves go in, steal something, and then you return it and make money, and you get the money from the return. Well, we'll fast forward through that story, and we'll go into the one I thought. So coming back off of one return, these couple who I was helping, who I was having to do this, went to the back of the van, and I kept smelling something. It smelled like dry ice. Didn't know what it was. I was like, must be something they bought that just happened to sprung a leak or something. No, it turns out that they were smoking crystal meth, either crystal meth or something like that. They were literally doing crack or meth. I was so shocked in my whole entire life. I was shocked. I'm like, I can't believe I'm seeing this for the first time. I'm actually seeing someone doing drugs that I hate. It was so awkward for me. I needed the money because I was going back to Indiana on a Greyhound. I was like, okay, I need some money. I'll deal with this. But man, these stories I'm eventually gonna tell are gonna be so outrageous. And yeah, I found out that either crystal meth or coke or crack smelled like dry ice. And I was so surprised. I was like, no one's gonna believe this type of story. Like this type of story. Like, yeah, it really happened. It literally happened. You know, you find, like I said, when you're homeless, you find the veil of the world opens up and you see everything. You can't unsee it. If you've been homeless, you can't unsee the world that you previously were in. And yeah, I still to this very day, like, still shocked about that. But you do meet kind people. I mean, you really do. I mean, you really meet some kind people. When you're homeless, you meet some kind people, like some really kind people. Some stuff that, like, it's like you think the world is all like dark and gray. It's like, no, it's really not. It's really light. Because when I was 18 and I was homeless, my shoes wore down to the nub. I was putting holes in my socks because of it. And this woman who was handing out sandwiches on certain Saturdays, she came. She says, "Does anybody need anything? I'll help you get anything you need." And and she looked at me and she says, "Honey, do you need anything? Do you need anything particular?" And so I said I could use a pair of shoes. I could use a pair of shoes. And I thought to myself, there's no way this woman is gonna buy me a pair of shoes. She doesn't know me. There's no way someone this kind is gonna buy me a pair of shoes. Fast forward a few weeks later, here she comes. She hands out sandwiches. She says, "Hey, I got something for you." She hands me a pair of shoes. I bawl. I start crying my eyes out. I literally do. Over a pair of shoes that I could not afford. Some woman was so kind enough to just give out sandwiches, and she bought me a pair of shoes, and I bawled my eyes out. And that's when I know that there's a lot of good people in the world. There's a lot of good people in the world. It's just the minority, the vocal minority is the one that make it look like it's really bad. That's the thing. Like, the ones who shout a lot make it look like it's like the world's actually like really bad, but it's really not. The world isn't really bad. It's really peaceful. It really is peaceful. It's got good people in it. And of course, when I was homeless, I did learn. I used to be at a young age. I actually used to be really good at saving money. I could save $100 for like 2 months. And when I became homeless, I learned very quickly that, food stamps were like the holy grail. Like, if you were homeless, you automatically want to get food stamps. Food stamps are like your best friend when you're homeless. You want to get food stamps when you're homeless, because that's like the best thing ever, because that helps you get something in your stomach that the shelters The shelters, sometimes they don't, they feed you, but sometimes you just want to find something else to eat. You know? And you learn very quickly again how to save money. How to really portion out your money situation. Cuz I used to be good. Used to be really good. Got off the streets and then had a little hiccup, and I started being really poorly with my managing money. Been getting back into it still, so I've been slowly getting back into it because yeah, it's been on that roller coaster where it's like, yeah, some days, you know, where it's like you try to go back to the basics of how you used to save money and stuff. And so I'm starting to relearn it again. Cause yeah, I used to be really good at it. All right, we got about it looks like we're gonna have like about 340. 40. I'm gonna say 44 kite shields. That's not bad. And we grew a level, so that's actually not bad. $345. Nice. Yeah. I did not make my gold back. Darn it, I kind of figured I wasn't. Yeah, I knew I wasn't going to make my gold back. I pretty much lost gold doing this. I pretty much lost gold. I should have mined out. I should have just mined out some I should have just mined it myself. Yeah, I pretty much lost like 3,000 gold doing this. Yeah, I kind of figured. Okay, well, that's okay. Now I know that buying stuff from the auction house isn't really is so inflated that it's not even worth it. Alright. Well, poppycocks. That's okay. Alright. Well, put these away. Let's see, we'll do... We'll do 10 at a time. Alright, let's go to the Enclave. It's not bad. What are you selling then? General store? Nothing really good. Yeah, we'll go to the Enclave, sell some of these shields up. Not gonna take a lot because I don't want to get killed. So we'll just take a few at a time every now and then. Wow, someone's just dropping stuff everywhere. Good, we'll high out those. Oop. Let's put this away real quick. Alright. It's gonna take slow. I think I know what I'm gonna do instead. I'll do the I'll do the I'll do the I'll do the shields another time. Yeah, you know what? I'll just do them right now. Let's see. There. This should help out a little bit better. need to remember that I'm a small streamer, so I actually can do something like this and get away with it. Because if I was a bigger streamer, this would be deadly as hell to do what I'm doing. There's perks to being a small streamer versus a big one. Small, you can get away with the little. You can get away with the little things. Big one, you cannot. I'm not buying coal again. I'll mine the 4,000 coal. I think coal is only expensive because of Rune. Yeah, but it's cheaper than buying them than going in the red, because this 1K mithril, was not worth it. Definitely not worth buying all that coal for, because I'm not making any money back. I'm not getting nearly as enough. This would have been more profitable just to mine it myself. I thought it'd be cheaper though. No, it was not cheap. It was very expensive. Like I said, I think the only reason why coal's so expensive is because someone's using it for runes. That's the only thing I think of is runite ore is the only thing that the reason why it's so expensive. Coal is so expensive instead of like dirt cheap. Got timed out. Nope. Someone's already doing more of these worlds, so I'll let the worlds die down a little bit. That's a good chunk of it gone anyway. So yeah, if it's gonna be this expensive, I'd rather just mine my own coal. Let's see. Scrolls. Okay, so we got an 81. Let's go do some hill giants. I'll go do some hill giants for some clue scrolls. I'm close to my 100 clues, my about 11 more clue chests, so beginner chests, so that's not too bad to do. Cause I'm not doing moss giants. Moss giants are just way too, like, moss giants are for another night, for next time. I'm not gonna focus on moss right now. Crowded here. This is kind of crowded too. Kind of quiet here. Stock up on nature runes too. Hoping before I do the moss giant boss, I was hoping to eventually have level 70 strength ready. So I think then I can start hitting 15s. Yeah, because what it's supposed to be 60 to 65 is 14, 70 to 75 is 15. So I think for like every like 5, no 10, it should be like it goes up by 1. I'm not entirely sure how the crit goes up. To make sure I have enough. I know I have a lot of pike ready for cooking. I just gotta make sure I still have plenty of other stuff for him. All right, that's 90. 10 more, 10 more of these, and I got 100 clue. I'll be opening up 100 clue scrolls, 100 clue scroll chests. Um, pretty still empty. I'm 7 out of 16 obtained. So yeah, I'm still missing bear feet, frog feet, mole feet, monks, the sandwich lady bottom, Ceridonum ornament, Zamorak ornament, and the black pick. Kind of want to get. I'm looking for the monk's robe. That'd be nice to get as the monks robes. Well, yeah, kind of. Yeah, I kind of want those big ticket items. I sold the parrot once. Like, I don't need something that's like I sell everything else. I sell everything else I don't want, and I keep everything I want. So, like the defense tee I kept. I'll keep the monk spot. I'll keep the monk stuff. I'll keep the bare feet. I'll keep the ornaments. Since I have Gothics, I'll keep Ceridonum and Zamorak. I'll keep those. And everything else I'll sell. Maybe I'll keep the bare feet. I think I'll keep the bare feet. And then sell everything else I don't want. So I think the bare feet and the monk's robes will look really good as a good combination. No, I can't. No, I pretty much wouldn't do that. I pretty much would stick with just this one account. I try not to make multiples because having multiple accounts kind of like starts to become a headache for me. Trying to keep everything balanced. So just having one character be the main focus of one is a lot easier on me. Wonder how many Limbo roots I got left. Alright, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink, and I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. So, I want y'all to do the same. Take yourself a quick short break, grab yourself something, stuff like that, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I'm back, everyone. Well, I was in the throne room, I was thinking there's one thing I am missing from my gear set. And there is one thing I'm missing from my set. I have storage for water. I have storage for food now, thanks to the icebox I found. I need a way of cooking food. Now the only thing I'm missing is like a small pan or like a frying pan, and then maybe a saucepan, Because if I have all that, I pretty much have everything I ever needed that I didn't have when I was homeless before. These are blackberries, by the way, I'm eating. So yeah, I always think of being homeless as camping, just a very long extended day of camping. Oh, Nate, no, not really. I've always had the mindset of hope for the best, prepare for the worst. I've always had that. My father instilled me that mindset, and you know, he's getting up there in age. You know, he's getting old. You know, and you know, so he's at that time where it's like anything could happen to him. So I'm technically making myself ready in case something were to happen. Always having a backup plan in case something does go down. Like I said, I always try to prepare for the worst, for the worst. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. Really good mindset to have. Let's the impact. Let's the impact. Hold down. Yeah, I got another clue already. That was actually really quick. But yeah, I always try to keep myself, you know, ready just in case something like that does go wrong, because it can happen. You know, becoming homeless can easily happen to anybody. It does not take a lot to become homeless. It doesn't take a lot. One wrong slip up of a paycheck, an accident. So like I said, I always try to be on the, I always try to be on the prepared side. Like a prepper, you know. I am technically a prepper in a sort of way, just not in the grand scheme of things. So I always want to keep myself mentally prepared for it. That's why I like my chill streams. My chill streams are kind of like my way of like just allowing stuff to flow through. So y'all can see a glimpse into my side of the world. That's why I do my chill streams. Kind of like a way of like just kind of like talking about stuff, sharing thoughts and stuff like that. I know everyone else's versions of a chill stream is very different than to mine, but mine's kind of more the way of like just sharing ideas and stuff like that out there. So, you know, having a chilled stream. See the man behind the curtain. Besides, in my rules, in my rules it says use common sense, and what that means is that if you don't want to talk about it, don't talk about it. But if you're okay with talking about it, we'll talk about it. And that's technically what I'm is. That's why that's why my chill streams are like this, or like that all the time. Where it's like we can talk about anything at all. It's just don't be a dick about it. Red herring. Ah, crap. What's red herring again? Is that fly fishing? I think that's fly fishing. So yeah, like I said, that's what my chill streams are all about. Just pretty much talking, relaxing, letting the curtains come up, a little bit, open up a little bit. Crap, I can't remember what's herring. Bait fishing. Nope. I got the wrong one. I thought it was fly fishing. Plus, my setup anyway is not just because in case I do go homeless, is the fact that I want to do a trip. I want to do a trip to Indiana to visit some family, and since I don't have a vehicle, since I don't have a car, and I don't want to drive, and I can't drive, I thought maybe doing it. I thought maybe doing a bicycle tour might be a little bit better. Damn, I am almost out of... I am out of bait. So another reason why I want to get all that stuff too is because I want to be able to, do stuff like that. Out of bait worms. I'm out of worms. Might have to go to the fish shop and pick up some bait worms. Actually, hold on a minute. Maybe do I need to catch one or just need to get one? Let me check. I think I already have herrings back in my bank. I'm gonna check real quick. Maybe I don't have to cast a line. So I'm getting is pike. I still think that's only trout that's in there. Yeah, it's just trout. I'll have to go to Port Sarum and get some bait worms. Look, I kept some of that those coins I got from killing the hill giants. Boy, this one might be a little tricky. I hope I don't have to. I mean, it's good to restock my pike, but I hardly get. I don't think I get cooked pike from Charlie all that much. I need this. Hope I just don't catch pike, or that's gonna burn. I'll burn a lot of. I'm gonna burn a lot of bait worms. Got some more coins. That's good. We'll use this to stock up on some more fish bait. Go. $300. That should be plenty to do what I want to do. Plenty of fishing stuff if I need to do herring for a while. Come on, give me a herring. Come on. No pikes. Stop giving me pikes. Come on, stop giving me pikes. I'm not gonna lose these. I'm not gonna just drop these. I'm a hoarder. I hoard items. I don't throw away. God, I got 300 bait worms. If I don't catch a herring, I'm really gonna be upset. I am using the right thing, right? Rod, fishing bait. Yeah, herrings are baits. So I am using the right one. Come on, with tuna and swordfish, I can get a good equal amount, but I can't get one herring. God, what are the odds of catching it? Yeah, you can bait fish here. Yeah, I always knew you could bait fish and fly fish here. But yeah, you all the time you only see people fly fishing here. You know, that's all you ever see here is people fly fishing. You don't see anybody bait fishing here. All I'm catching is pike. I'm not gonna go to the G and buy a herring. Hey, sometimes it's better. Sometimes the G is good for certain things, and sometimes it's just not really not. It's very, for some reason the G is very expensive, and it's like I bought like 300 bait fish, so I should be able to buy it, but all I'm getting is pike. All I'm getting is nothing but pike, and I haven't gotten a single herring yet. Oh well, it gets my fishing level up, so that's all that matters. Yeah. I'll do one more run here at Barbarian, and I'll go to another place and fish. Maybe try my luck there. I'll try one more time here. Cause I'd rather not keep moving around a lot. But I'll try one more time at Barbarian Village. Come back here to Barbarian, just pick up all these trouts and tunas, cook them, and then sell them on the G. I do that for gold sometimes, because it's all everyone just drops all the salmon and trout, so might as well just cook it. Might as well get some cooking experience and get some gold off of it. It's free. I mean, look at all that. That's just gold right there on the ground. Look at all that. That's just gold just being piled up on the ground for you, and it's free. It's free gold, and it sells. Food sells. Food always sells. Hell, you don't even have to put it at a high price. You can sell it at a low price and still make you're making gold doing it too. You're not. It's a good money maker. I think right here is a good money maker. Pick this up, cook it, and go sell it to G. Easy money maker. The easiest and most freest money maker ever. No skill requirement realistically. Kind of. 15 for trout, 25 for salmon. So there is kind of a requirement. But that's kind of easy. That's kind of like an easy requirement. 25 max cooking experience. Hell, this guy's cooking it, so you can even bypass it and just come over here and pick it all up and sell it. Cause he's cooking it all, so you can almost come over here and just pick it up and sell it for free. And if you have a burnt fish collection, you get burnt fish. So see, you got 2 birds with 1 stone. Pretty much, yeah. It's gold is gold, no matter how you make it. That's right, Nate. It's no matter how you make it, you're gonna make it. All right, I'm going to Draenor. I'm gonna see how test my luck there. Maybe I get better luck there catching herrings. Because Barbarian Village is just not cutting it. All I'm catching is pikes here. Oh, let's hope so. I just need 1 herring. That's all I need is just 1 herring. Try our luck here. See if I can't get my herring here. There it is. Nate, you called it. There's my herring. Right there it is. There's my herring. Pretty much. They're the first fish I caught. Yeah, I might have to start. Might have to do Draenor now. I don't know if you need to catch it or I think you need to catch it for it to count. I think that's the thing. I think it needs to be caught before it counts. Cause I know pike you can just cook, so it doesn't matter how you get it. But I think with herring you need to catch it. Alright. Almost half a mil worth of bones. I almost got a half a mil worth of big bones in my bank. So that's 91. That's 91 beginner clue scroll chests. So it's definitely gonna be. No, hill giants aren't really that. I really don't take a lot of damage. I'm actually pretty bulky right now for hill giants. I actually don't need to worry about taking food. I actually don't. As long as I'm paying attention, I don't need food when going to hill giants. So yeah, I'm kind of like pretty bulky against these guys. They hardly do any damage to me. Cause if I'm right, they do crush damage. And I'm pretty much in the 200, almost close to the 200 range. And into crush damage. So yeah, I'm pretty bulky when it comes to going after hill giants. Plus I killed them pretty quickly too. So there's no really point in bringing food. Cuz when you can kill them quickly, you don't really need to take food with you. Yeah, once you get to a certain high level for hill giants, food doesn't be. If you can pretty much come here without doing food. See, and I've already taken out 1, 2, 3, 4 hill giants, and I barely lost any health. So 4 hill giants, and I've barely lost five actually, because I forgot the big ones over here. So about 5 giants, and I hardly lost any. I barely even dropped my health bar. So pretty much this red arrow, this red thing that's going around, my health bar that's healing me up, regenerating it. Pretty much is the only thing that works. I'm pretty much in par with that. That pretty much can keep me alive. Oh, here's another story. Here's another story that's actually really crazy. Um, when I was going through my bipolar depression, um, that was before I almost had my incident with me. I almost off myself. I went to an anime convention um, while under bipolar depression. So my depression was really low, and I went to an anime convention. Boy, you talk about the craziest experience ever. It somehow I was still able to enjoy myself because it picked me up a little bit. But man, it was like I could feel myself like bobbing up and down while at the anime convention I was at in Phoenix. I was at Sabaton and in Phoenix, Arizona. And man, I could feel myself bobbing up and down. I really could. I could feel myself bobbing. It was crazy. It was crazy how it felt. Although I did help people though. I I told myself that I still would try to still be true to myself, and there was this homeless guy that was there too. There was a homeless guy. He did something that I don't like to see. He was rummaging through the trash can looking for food. Mm-mm. I sucked up whatever amount of willpower I had in my mind to keep myself sane. I said nope, not on my watch. I walked up to him. I said, "Excuse me, sir. I'd like to buy you a meal. Let's go get you something to eat. You're not doing that. Put that stuff back. You're not going through the trash can while I'm watching that. You're not gonna go through the trash can while I'm here." So yeah, I was able to give someone a meal because of that. It's like no. I've done that before. I've actually eaten out of the trash can before because I was hungry. Trust me, it's not the greatest thing ever. But I told myself I helped someone out because of that. Cause I was like, no, you're not gonna do that. Although I did have fun at the Sabaton convention that I had. I did have fun though. That actually was kind of fun to go to. I posted a video of a song that I went to. I went to a concert there at Sabaton, and I uploaded a video called "Singing to the Same Stars," and I kind of liked it. After that, since I was still in my my phase, I kind of splurged a little bit on that because I was trying to feed myself to get myself to be happy. So I kind of fed myself a little too hard. So I kind of spent like $1,000 at that place, which I look back at myself. I'm like, ooh, that was a little too much money. That was way too much money I spent. That was way too much money. Way too much money I spent. I don't regret it, but man, that was way too much. Could have definitely done that a lot better. Ugh. No, I spent like 1K on merchandise. And of course, being at a hotel too, you spend a lot of money on that. Of course, of course being next to a hotel in that type of downtown district, you spend a lot of money on fast food too. I mean, I spent a lot of money on fast food. I told myself if I ever did go back to another one, I would do it a little bit differently. I would do stuff a lot different. I would do stuff a lot different. What is he doing? I don't know what he's doing, but he's driving. That's going absolutely crazy. Yeah, I didn't spend 1K on a meal, but I could. But being like I said, being close to like a hotel, college, and stuff like that, it does get kind of expensive. So I could have spent close to like that on just food alone, just trying to feed myself. But yeah, if I ever do this stuff, if I ever do it again, I'm definitely gonna do something a lot better. But right now, I just don't have the funds to go to a convention again. That was a once in a lifetime event again. I did once before. It took me forever to save up. It took me forever to save up to actually go to a convention. This one, because of my accident, when I got into a car wreck, I was able to pull it off something really quickly. But yeah, I think what I should have done. This is what I should have done. This is technically what I should have done. And this is something that this is something I kind of tell myself I really should have done. I had enough money to go overseas. I should have went overseas. Should have bought myself a plane ticket. Two-way, one straight. Once to go to Japan. Once to go to Japan, then to get back. So a two-way ticket. I should have done that, but I didn't. I went to a convention. Don't get me wrong. I loved the convention. Loved it totally, but I should have. I will never, ever have that type of money again. That is something that's hard to come by. Is about what is it? Give me a second. It was like, because I know I spent 1K on merchandise, and because that's plus food, and I think the hotel cost me like $3,000 because of how I had to stay, because I was at the Sheraton. I was at the Sheraton in Phoenix, which is very expensive place. So I spent maybe about $4,000 on stuff like that. There's no way I'll ever have $4,000 again. Never. I'll never have $4,000 to do that stuff again. Like, there's no way I can do that. Like, if I ever did get that type of cash again, I'm definitely gonna want to go overseas next time. I definitely want to go overseas if I ever did get that type of. If I ever did get that type of. If my coffers ever got that'd be what I do. I'd go overseas. I definitely would go overseas at least once. Because that was great, but man, I sometimes debate, man, that could have been the once in a lifetime opportunity. This is the once in a lifetime I could have got myself a ticket to go overseas to Japan for once. But I think the reason why I couldn't was because COVID was still happening, so everybody was still on lockdown, so travel was limited, so had to pick that one. But yeah, definitely if I ever had the money to do that again, I definitely would go over there. But I did get some really cool I got some really cool posters, some printouts that people had. So that was definitely really fun to get. I got some stuff like that. I had them put away because I don't have any frames for them, so I still have them put away. They're really nice though. The artist who did it did a really good job on them. Because it's like what they look like is like they took a like one of those brushes, those with black ink, and just been brushed it on there, brushed the picture on there. So yeah, they were really good. The concert was really good. I really did enjoy that concert that I went to there. That's why I'm actually glad that I was able to take a video on that. That one was still one of my hold on a second. Hold on a second. I think I can link it in my chat. Hold on a second. I can actually link it. There. That way. Oh, hold on a second. Let me fix this. There. Had to fix that real quick. Yeah. It's a really good song. I actually liked it. Like I said, man, in my bipolar episode, that was actually quite interesting. Like I said, I was bobbing and weaving up so much. I was like on a roller coaster ride. But it was still fun. Definitely getting more body runes, body talismans. That's where a lot of that's where a lot of the hill giant moneymakers come from, is the body talismans. Yeah, you want the body talismans if you want to make some money off of hill giants. a giant key. Hey, at least we finally got some more, we got enough for 2 more packs of fish bait if we need it, so that's another 200 fish baits now. Because each pack it's like 300 coin. Also, we're not getting lucky on Blue Scrolls again. Man, nothing. I'm not getting any clue scrolls anymore. Oh well. Oh, I did find out that you can get Hellhound heads, so I thought that'd be pretty cool to get to add to my collection. I can put that with my my wolf gear, like the wolf headdress and the wolf cloak. That'd be really nice to have. Put a collection of 1,000 Hellhound wolf heads. So I thought that'd be pretty interesting to get my hands on. 'Cause I bought the wolf cloak. So I have that. Need to go through here and get rid of some stuff. Pick up those law runes. There we go. There's some moneymaker right there. Some body talismans. not doing too bad. The big bone collection is definitely working its way up there. And we definitely have been getting some... We haven't been getting as much body runes as I was hoping for, too, so... Because the body runes are definitely where the moneymaker's at. And we've only gotten, what, like a couple of clue scrolls from these guys. I was hoping to get more. Oh, got a couple of giant keys. That's not bad. That'd be something to do. All right. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Definitely not too bad. Alright, I'm going to end it right here. I want to thank those who came out to watch and those who watch on YouTube after the stream. I do appreciate your guys' support, and then for everyone else who came out to watch, I thank you all for your support as well. I hope you guys enjoy. I will see you guys next time. You guys be well, be safe, have fun. Bye, everyone.